It's Friday night, and you know what that means. My name is Zach. This is the West Coast Popcast. If you're not familiar with us, we do wrestling, movies, TV, comics, video games, the whole lot. And tonight we're watching Rampage live and getting your picks for NXT Deadline, which takes place this weekend. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Some very sad things happened this week. The New Day broke up. And something that made me cry, Superman and Lois finale. If you're down with any of these things, make sure to leave comments. Superman and Lois, we'll talk about it. But your predictions for Deadline tonight, we got some other topics, some news, some Saturday's main event news, and of course, Rampage right now. Okada is on against Briscoe, part of the Continental Classic. So get your chats in, all stream. And if you're not watching live, make sure to leave comments as we watch Rampage live tonight here on TNT. Are you excited? I got some bad news about Rampage. I think I know when the end is going to be. I think I know when it's going to be. I'm upset because we're going to lose each other. Maybe. I'm still going to be here, though. We're going to alter things a little bit. But Rampage, I think I have the end date in mind. If you're curious, stay tuned as we get into the news and rumors a little bit later on. Rampage right now, the Continental Classic. Nate first, not only in the comments, but in our hearts. Nate, hope you're doing well. Mark Briscoe versus Kazuchika Okada. And of course, Deadline this weekend. Your predictions are coming in. Superman and Lois. I really want to talk about that with everyone. So if you saw Superman and Lois, make sure to get your comments in because, man, did that hit. That hit. And if you are playing Marvel Rivals, let me know how it is. Mine's still loading right now on the PS5. So it's going to have some gameplay for you today, but oh, that internet. TNT knows drama. Mark Briscoe knocks Okada outside the ring. Are you excited for World Ends? I think I'm excited for World Ends, but I'm excited for Deadline this weekend. So get your picks in. This is it. Again, Nate, you know the deal. One women's match, and Mortos and Komander, Tony's favorite toys. So far, yes. Now that Juice is injured, Komander takes the reins. Awesome. Hope you're doing well. He is our level up on Peacock play-by-play guy right there. Very good episode of SmackDown. We're going to talk about that too. SmackDown was very good and a very good episode of Raw. Nate, I cannot wait to get your thoughts. And we're going to have a special guest, of course, in Mark Briscoe you're going for. I'm going to go for Okada. That is it. Let's check out what we're going to see tonight. We have all the matches on hand here. This is what we're going to be talking about tonight. If you want to take a look at it right here, these are the matches. Of course, Daniel Garcia versus the Beast Mortos, Ricochet versus Komander, and the Vendetta in action. It's going to be jobbers, of course. Still trying to get the Vendetta off ground. But then we're going to get your predictions. Knock will be joining us as well for Deadline. 5 matches for this PLE. I think it's going to be solid. I'm looking forward to it. But this is our night tonight. Thank you for joining me on a Friday night. It is December. It is a chilly 50, upper 50s, lower 60s right now. Can you believe that? In Los Angeles. Screamcasting 2. Nate, if you want to talk about it, we can. I don't understand why Sidney Prescott's daughter is going to be older than she should be in real life. I don't know if I like it, Nate. Do you like it, Nate? I don't know if I'm looking forward to this movie. Millennial Noob, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Are you gearing up for Sonic 3, Noob? So many cool posters around town here. I'm going to be starting some things here in the next week or so, so I'll see if I can get some of those billboards and put them up for you. We are going to talk about that, Nate. I cannot wait, Nate. Scream. I cannot wait until something else is coming out later this month, by the way. I can't say it, but Marvel Rivals. Are you playing it, Noob? Mine is still loading. It's been loading for hours. I can't wait to play it. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to play Marvel Rivals. If anybody else is playing Marvel Rivals, let us know. I wanted to stream today. I'll even put it out there. If you guys want to, coming up, you can play me in Marvel Rivals or play with me. See, I don't even know how it goes yet because I haven't played it. Marvel Rivals. Let us know if you played it. Noob, did you play it? Are you digging it? Are you not digging it? Cool trailers. I don't know if the story is gearing up towards Doomsday and everything else, but let us know if you played Marvel Rivals. Sonic Rumble is coming up on the first day of winter on your tablet. Pardon me. I just had dinner. I apologize for that. Unprofessional as a YouTuber. All right. There are a lot of stuff we got to cover here tonight, so we will get into it as we watch Okada and Briscoe right now. This right here is what we have to look forward to tonight. Thanks for joining. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for all that tonight? I'm very excited. So it is the Rampage show. Your comments all stream. We are at a commercial break right now as Mark Briscoe and Okada are going at it in the Continental Classic. I'm old school with my tournaments. This confuses me. I'm old and feeble and dumb. But let me know if you are digging this. A complete unknown. Timothy Chalamet playing Bob Dylan. We'll see. We'll see. You know what we will see about, though, is the one and only, the final boss. Knock, welcome.
Your boy is here. Your boy is here. What's up, everybody in the chat, man? I'm joining the main man, Zach, on these Friday night rampages. I don't know how much longer, but I'm here.
It's good to see you, Knock. You want to talk about how much longer?
How much longer, man?
Let's get into this. I think I figured it out. First, let me just say this. This episode of Fight for the Fallen, this Dynamite, is going to be simulcast on Max. AEW will finally be on Max.
Okay. I've been waiting for that, man. You know how long I've been waiting for that.
Yeah. So you can watch it live. I'm watching it on TNT now, and I think all AEW might be on Max simulcasting live. And here it is. Knock. What I have figured out, the final episode of Rampage is going to be the New Year's Smash. This is the last one they have advertised that they are recording along with Dynamite. Rampage is no longer on their list of upcoming events. This is the final one, the final Friday of the year.
I think this is better. I mean, you're trying to record Rampage. You're trying to record Ring of Honor episode. This is too much for an episode. You know, you're burning the crowd out. And I really want to see them turn it around next year. They had some ups and downs this year, some good moments, but it's sad to see the interest go away.
Yeah. So that's it. We have about 3 more Rampages together, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. We already have it figured out. We just got to put it in place.
Yes, sir. Who's in the chat here? My boy Noob. I have not played Rivals yet, but Rivals is getting so much publicity right now. It's taken over. I'm hearing a lot of good things. I seen an Iron Man animation that was supposed to be like Endgame, and that looked freaking dope. So I can't wait to play this. I know Zach and Eric were talking about it earlier.
Yeah. Still waiting on mine to download, Knock. It's been a few hours.
Jeez. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What's up, Hassan Terrell? Waiting for NXT Level Up. You are I want you to notice, no matter who comes in the chat, no matter who's on the internet, you're the NXT Level Up guru. Okay? You are the guy.
Right.
If I need any answers from NXT Level Up, I'm going to you.
That is it. Knock, how you been? Been a busy week?
Been a busy week. I can't wait to show you guys my new setup. The camera will be on next week with a new mic, new setup. Your boy got a nice little move going, but I'm excited. Also, if you guys, I don't know if Zach's already talked about it yet, we had a great interview that just went up with writer actress Anna Shields. If you're into horror movies, man, check out the interview and maybe check out the movie. Just give it a shot. I'm telling you guys, this is definitely some cool stuff going on here. And if you want to get scared, trust me, it's up there.
It is. The Northwich. Find it on Prime Video, Apple TV. You can order it on in Fandango, but it is up. The interview is up. The writer of that movie herself and the main actress, Anna Shields. That's a good interview, Doc. You did a great job editing.
No, man, come on. It was a teamwork effort. And we want to get, we've been saying for years that we'll get more interviews on the channel because I enjoy doing it with Zach. It's actually really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
So we'd love to get that out for you guys and maybe get some more interest in different things besides, this is West Coast pop. So it's movies, wrestling, video games, and everything pop culture.
Damn, Skippy. Check it out. It's a very good watch. And of course, the movie, try to find it. And if you do watch it, leave comments and let us know what you thought of it. I know Anna would appreciate that.
Yeah. And then, of course, this is going to be a big month for us. Now that I'm finally settled in and I have a proper schedule, definitely want to get more videos out for you guys. I've not forgot about the tier list. And Hassan, you reminded me, it is the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. And with that, Zach, man, I don't know about just some of your favorite PlayStation experiences, but I would love to do a PlayStation tier list, man. I'm a big PlayStation fan. So if you guys want to see that, along with Eddie Murphy tier list that we've been telling that you're coming out, I would love to get that out there for you guys. And I'd love to talk about it.
A PlayStation tier list? You and I are going to butt heads big time.
No, we will. We will, because Zach has been, listen, if you guys are PlayStation fans, I know you guys are fans of God of War, my boy Kratos. And Zach has been disrespecting my guy. He settled down. He became a family man. And Zach is just pissing all over it. I mean, what else do you want, man? Good storytelling? Game of the year?
Moi is pissing all over it? The writers of that game pissed all over it. Even the creator of Kratos said, nope, not my Kratos.
These new God of War games are the better ones, in my opinion. And I love the original trilogy.
I like them dumb and fun. That's what I like. That'd be a good one, though. The soundtrack for Rivals is awesome, Noob. I actually listened to it in the gym. I put one of the songs on. So the one in the trailer that came out with Galacta.
I love a good game with the soundtracks, getting them right. Like, that's not just something to just throw in there. Like, really, I love when they take their time with the soundtracks and make a good one.
I do too. It makes a big difference. I don't just need pop music in there. I just need like something that is like catching, like getting you in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I hear a certain song, I feel like you should be able to know, oh, it's from that game. Like,
yes,
that's when it's really special. Like, if you're, again, the God of War, if I hear some Uncharted music, I know it's Uncharted. Obviously,
yes. What's Halo? The show.
Not the
I think
show.
it picked up. It didn't get picked up, man. The Halo.
Not the show, man. Listen, okay. I'm a PlayStation guy, but I will admit, Halo, that is some of the best games to play with a friend, with your brother, a sibling. Like, that is some amazing hours of fun. Hassan, I might have teed you up for a little promo here, Zach, with this little comment here, man. What's up?
Oh, you got to this Thursday is the Game Awards. We may be co-streaming it right here on the channel. So, of course, you can go where the Game Awards are and watch it there and get lost in their chat. You see it go like this. This is their chat. But if you want to chill out, maybe watch it on some other ones as well. You can watch it right here. Hopefully, make sure to stay tuned. We won't find out until that day if we can co-stream it. But we'll be co-streaming it right here, hopefully, on Thursday.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that, man. Like, you guys have no idea how big gaming has been a part of my life, So I would always get excited for like the E3 time of the year or the Game Awards time of the year because just you get to come together with a whole bunch of fans of gaming, see the new announcements, see the new trailers, and see who wins. Like, it can be like, people can take it too far, but a lot of times you get some good discussions and some good excitement around this time.
I'm excited. If we're not going to be doing this video live with the Game Awards, if it's on our channel, we will be live in the chat. At least I'll be live, and then the other guys will probably pop in and out depending on their schedules. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon because Thursday, Game Awards right here, West Coast Pop, YouTube.
I can't wait. And, while you're tuning into the Game Awards, if you want to see some real awards, the West Coast Poppies are coming out back again, too. I don't know what annual anniversary this one is for the Poppies, but it's coming back, and I can't wait to put the list together. Last year, we had the debut of the Cold-Blooded Award, and I can't wait to bring it back. We got a lot of contenders.
Same person. Yeah. All right. Okada takes that. That is another. I really don't get how this works in the Continental Classic, but
it's supposed to be like the G1, and which I do like and I do get, but I just feel like there has to be you have to give a little more to it. I know the booking of Okada's been coming into question this past week with AEW. I just feel like you have a bunch of guys, you don't really know what to do with them storyline wise, and that's making these matches these great matches they put on. You got to get the meaning behind it.
You definitely have to. There's some good matches on tonight, but it's just like it feels like these matches are going to be wasted on the Continental Classic because of the time limit on Rampage.
Yeah. Rampage really needs to go away. And I've been waiting to really see this Deanna and Taya Valkyrie group because both of them are really good, and I don't know why we're like slow dragging this rollout.
This has been very slow. Welcome back, Hassan. We're going to talk about some stuff really quick here since we are in commercial break. Let's talk about SmackDown really quick. Anybody watch SmackDown? Nate, you saw it. You said it was really good. Did you see any of it, Knock?
I have not, man. I literally I just got home a little bit ago. I'm still trying to catch up on some stuff. So again, like, if you guys got anything for me, let me know.
Okay. Let's check it out. I got a couple things on here. I know Cody was hyping up Saturday night's main event, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But heel turns left and right this week, and your new champs, DIY.
Okay. Looking at this, I'm happy for DIY, and I know they had a big locker room segment backstage. I think it was last week. I want the Motor City Machine Guns and trying to get the belts. How have you guys enjoyed the Motor City Machine Guns run so far? Because honestly, that's my favorite tag team of all time. One of my favorite tag teams, top 3. But I kind of forgot they were champs for a bit.
The run is okay. These belts are getting kind of like passed around though. So I'm waiting for like a big ladder match or something to really showcase what they can do, or a good feud. Because they came in, got the belts, and now it's been teased to who's going to face them for weeks, and now this happened.
Okay.
It's not bad though.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, like WWE has a lot of great tag teams right now.
They do. Okay, I need clarification on this. Naomi won the match. I thought Tiffy Time won the match. What am I missing? I didn't fully see it, but I saw Tiffany Stratton pin Elektra Lopez and move on in the tournament. One of us is mistaken, but I know my eyes saw that online. But this is it. This is the final 4 going into Saturday night's main event here. Knock, who do you got in this tournament?
Should have won? Is that?
Oh, maybe. That was my pick to win this whole thing.
I'm happy. Yeah, that was my pick too. I'm surprised she lost early on. They were really building her up, and Bianca didn't win either.
No, but then the Bianca stuff with Jade, and then the Jade stuff happened after Bianca won. So then we just got to like figure stuff out from there. So
okay,
the whole Jade storyline thing put Bianca's whatever's happening now in low flux.
You think it's legit?
The Jade stuff?
Yeah.
I keep hearing different things, so I think it's legit.
Looking at these final 4, like my breakdown, pretty much like Bayley. This would be great for her. She's already the first ever women's tag team champion. Has a lot of accolades. Has Mania wins. Bayley's great. Yeah. If she wins, amazing. Chelsea Green has been incredible. If she wins, that'd be great. I think she would do wonders with the championship. Tiffany, again, another up and comer. She's most money in the bank, so she has something. My pick to win this, and I hope she finally gets some shine, is Michin. Mia Yim would do wonders with this belt. I think she could put on some great matches and really be put that stamp on her WWE run, man. I've been waiting for her to really have a nice, get the ball so she can run with it.
Yeah. I like that. I will agree. I think Michin should get it. She should be the workhorse champion first, and then you can have the villainous Chelsea Green take it off her later on down the line.
Yeah. But I'm glad they're doing these mid-card championships.
I do too. I'm very excited for her. And I definitely think either Michin or Chelsea Green should get it. I love Bayley, but I think whoever wins will beat Bayley for this. So it's a bigger deal. And I think it's going to be Michin.
Okay. That's not bad.
Oh, Jericho's out. Talking about Matt Cardona.
Yeah. Matt Cardona got a great pop when he did come out. So shout out to him.
He did.
Should be a solid match.
That's a good one, Noob. I like it. Mr. All Power's back, baby! Don't break your ankle on the way in, Miss Buddy. And here we go. This happened too. American Made is on SmackDown. I saw Dom Mysterio backstage, and Gunther was on backstage as well. Do you know why this is not? Because they are going to be kind of drafting people as Netflix era goes through. So the roster is going to change in January.
Yeah, definitely. Like I know a lot of people were requesting, obviously, Roman in the Bloodline or stuff like that.
All right, Matt Cardona is out. But that's SmackDown. If you got any thoughts on SmackDown, let us know. Sounds like a damn good show. Monday was a good show. Jesus, knock.
Yeah, WWE's really clicking on all cylinders, man. This is crazy. They are really on fire right now.
They are.
And then this run into Mania, you have the debut with Netflix. You have, I think, what's going back to back? I think Chamber is, where is the Chamber again?
I think it's in Canada too.
The International Chamber. You have a lot of international stuff going on. Like this has to be the most profitable it's ever been.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I just saw Cody on late night. Like they're on fire right now.
Yeah. All right, Matt Cardona looking tan, but who's looking buff, Mr. All Power? I hope you're feeling better than the Outrunners. Well, glad you're still hitting the gym. That's good for you, buddy.
Yes, sir, man. Finish the year strong, man.
Fuck yeah. As Matt Cardona's out, we saw him live. He's fantastic.
We did actually. I thought we were gonna go see him for the main event, and then we saw him in opener. And honestly, we could have left after that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right. Yeah, Matt Cardona. I think Jericho might be coming out of that show. He's facing Effie now, I do believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Bronson Reed is out indefinitely. Lola out indefinitely. And Jimmy Uso is all out indefinitely because of broken toe.
Jeez. I knew Bronson Reed. He had a bad fall from the cage.
It was a bad fall, but it looked fucking cool.
It did. That moment's gonna obviously be there forever, but it looked painful.
It did. All right, let's get into some news and rumors right here. We talked about this. Fight for the Fallen will be the first episode of AEW television to be live on Max. So I might live stream this. I'm not sure on January 1st. We'll see. But stay tuned to the station for that. And this one, of course, is going to be the last Rampage live stream. The final Friday of the year is the final Rampage of the year. We're going to say goodbye to Rampage. We're going to have some fun doing it together. And then we're going to move on to our new Friday nights together, which will be a little bit more, it'll be a little less Rampagey. So that's a positive.
Get ready to level up.
Hey, there you go. All right, so tonight's main event. I'm excited for this. We got 4 matches if you count the women's final for the U.S. Title tournament, and Jesse the Body Ventura returning on commentary. Knock, have you ever heard Jesse the Body do commentary?
I have not, actually, not live.
Oh, it's so good. If you can go back and watch something on Peacock or just look something up on YouTube, he's so good against McMahon. He sounds like Stone Cold before Stone Cold yelling at McMahon. He's really, really good on commentary, so I don't know if he's going to be there for the whole show or just one match, but I'm excited.
That's really cool, man. Again, the WWE is really in their bag right now. These are good things. Making Saturday night's main event feel big. Bringing back Jesse, like everything's on fire right now. All cylinders.
Fuck yeah! All right, and Knock, you know more about this than I do, but LFG is the new promo for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, we're actually on the same page. I was just about to say, I don't know if you mentioned this, but I did see this earlier. I would love to be on something like this, man. This would be really cool. But pretty much, they're debuting a new show, which early 2025, I didn't hear nothing about this coming out. So it's kind of cool that it must have already wrapped filming. But pretty much, Legends in the Future. What was that?
What is it? Oh, no, you're good.
Oh, just a quick breakdown, my bad. Legends and Future Greats, a new reality competition show that's been announced. It's going to have Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Taker, Booker T, Bubba Ray, and of course, Mickey James. You got to have Mickey there to mentor some wrestlers that are competing for WWE contracts.
I'm excited for this.
I am, man. This is pretty cool. I wonder how it's going to go. I don't really watch A&E, but maybe I'll tune in for this.
They have decent production on them. We try to be a pro, Hassan. If you want to see us be a pro, watch our interview for the North Witch with Anna Shields.
Hassan, I'm going to let you know on a little secret, man. Give us a few weeks. You're going to see a real pro. You're going to see a lot of pro stuff. Just give us a few weeks.
Can we talk about that yet, Knock, or not yet?
No.
No, we can't.
People getting their checks held. we ain't discussing none of that.
Can we talk about it week of, or does it have to be once it airs?
Yeah, once something pops up.
Okay. Stay tuned to the station. There's something very, very awesome.
I know.
We can't talk about it, but it's so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Not big at the bit.
So cool. You guys just, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a big month of December. We got some big stuff coming up. So just stay with us. We just can't talk about it.
I'm telling you,
man. Knock.
We've been doing the channel now since 2020. And, we obviously, there's the ups and downs. There's the times you have so much time to, put into it, and times you're so busy and there's so much going on. But it always feels good to come back and talk to you guys no matter what's going on, because it's a really good feeling. No matter if we're talking about Rampage on a stream or we're doing a video or a live stream, this channel has been really good. And I'm glad to have you guys all in here with us.
Hell yeah. We don't like to say goodbye to friends. We love our friends. They're part of who we are. But on Monday, Friends turned on Friends. Knock, did this break your heart? What are your thoughts on the New Day breaking up and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston turning their backs on Big E?
I'm guessing it did accomplish its goal, because I have so many questions and so many feelings, and it got the world talking about the New Day. They hit their 10-year anniversary. You're thinking, all sunshine and rainbows. I had a feeling Big E would be there. He couldn't miss that.
Yeah.
He's not active, right, but he couldn't miss that. I thought he'd be the one to unite them, because they were on Xavier and Kofi were kind of at odds for a bit. But this, I will say, is way more interesting than them just reuniting off the blue. But some of my critiques are, I've seen them do their podcasts. I see them do their shows. They always said this is bigger than wrestling. They're never going to break up. This doesn't make sense. They don't want to be that type of group. So it did feel a little forced when they said, Big E, bro, you broke your neck. You still couldn't come back. We were waiting for you with the porch lights and all that stuff. So it felt a little forced, but they're so good. I'm still buying into it. I'm gonna go along for the ride for the story. That's where I've come after a few days of letting it sit.
Yeah,
I will ramble on too much, Zach, but Mia Yim's sister, who's dating Big E, she had a lot of great back and forth on the internet. Those Yim sisters know how to really go back and forth with people. They don't take no shit.
No, they don't.
I'll leave it at that for now, Zach. What are you thinking?
Well, we saw the clip TikTok. I forgot the guy's name, but he broke down the Dragon Ball Z comparison with the Majin Buu storyline. And like we talked about on the Rampage stream here months ago, Kofi Kingston started wearing a Majin Buu symbol on his necklace, which he had on in this promo.
Yes.
So if that is true, these huge anime fans are going to tell one hell of a story, and this all ties back into Karrion Kross, who may not be as worthless as we all thought on Raw, because it ties into this, and it ties into the heel turn of AJ, the heel turn of Shinsuke, the heel turn and the coming back of Drew McIntyre. Karrion Kross might be the silent one behind a lot of things, so that's a big deal.
They've been keeping up with his lore pretty well.
I'm going to say this. I don't know for sure if this is fact or not, obviously, but I'm going to go out and say this because Woods was the one to say Big E's not cleared. Big E never said it. They never got physical, but Big E came out and they made this heartbreaking moment happen. I'm going to say this right now. Big E is cleared to wrestle. It's going to be a big comeback, either the Royal Rumble or something else, and create this big three-way match between the New Day at WrestleMania. And then hopefully they come back as one solid group. Whether it's the Majin Buu, Dragon Ball Z saga, or some different storytelling altogether, that's what I'm hoping for, because nothing is better than the power of positivity.
That's a great point, and I would love to see them go through this. I mean, again, the New Day feel fresh, and they found a way in their 10th year together to be fresh again. If that happens, that'd be really cool. I mean, what's left for them to do? The only thing, Kofi and Big E both won the WWE Championship. Woods won King of the Ring. I know he wants to get a singles belt, and I think he's well deserved of a singles belt.
Yes.
So that's still kind of left. As a group, they've done everything they needed to do. So this last little wrinkle to tie it off, I think, is incredible. I don't know if Big E will wrestle that many years if he does come back, but to have another Mania moment, to have a moment with his boys like this, the storytelling is going to be incredible. Just give him time. And throughout their run, they've always had parallels with the Usos. And who just had their big match at Mania last year? The Usos 1v1. So I think you're right, Zach. I think we can see this. And I think the New Day, all three of them with their different styles and their chemistry together, man, they like brothers. This is going to be something special.
I think so. That's what I'm hoping for. But you're bringing up all the next stuff, I think, for a reason. Everything is here for a reason. In this era of Triple H storytelling, this isn't the Vince McMahon, let's just break people up for no reason. I do believe there's a reason for the season.
And that's why, like, I trust Triple H to handle this. If this was Vince, I'd be very nervous. I trust Triple H to do the right thing here. I don't know who wins, though. I don't think it really matters who wins, actually. I just think the storytelling, we might get some real, tearful moments.
We're going to get some Brett Owen kind of storytelling in the ring with these three because that's how into wrestling they are and into each other they are. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be pretty crazy. Like, again, when I first watched it, I had mixed feelings. I didn't really know, but I sat with it for a little bit. And that's how things that are really good, things that really make an impact, you have to sit with it for a little bit to really get a good feeling.
All right. Any final words before we move on from this one?
I think that's it, man. I'm excited to be excited about the New Day again.
I think we lost Knock.
Can you hear me?
He's there somewhere. No, I got you.
I said I'm excited to be excited about the New Day again. I don't know what my audio cut out like that.
We just lost you again.
Oh my! What's going on here? How about now?
Kind of.
I'm gonna get this out. I'm excited to be excited about the New Day again.
Almost. So let's know your thoughts on the New Day and what do you think is going to happen. I agree, man. It's got to be a New Day three-way at Mania. Knock has left the chat. He's going to come right back. So get your thoughts in right now as we watch Rampage. We're going to cover the Superman and Lois finale and deadline picks coming up. So stay with us right here as we watch Rampage. And of course, let us know if you played Marvel Rivals. Still waiting for mine to load. Once it does, try to get a stream up. I'd actually love to play with you guys live. That's something I'd like to do. So let's know if you played Marvel Rivals. I'm looking forward to it. Noob, I think, is going to play. We're going to get a Michaels and Flair moment with the New Day, and they tie it all together with the New Day happy moments. We're not ready. Man. It was like the saddest thing to sit there and watch and take in. I got to say, that was just very tough. It could have been harsher. No one went through a barbershop window. You can't hit a guy with a mask on in the face and expect it to do damage. Where on the WrestleMania card do you book that match? Holy crap. Good question. I want to say you book it first on night 2. Or you book it mid-match on night 2. Because people get ready for it. There has to be a lesser match either before or after so people can go grab their Kleenexes and their beverages and food so they can sit and watch this. Where would you book it? That's the same way I book it. Because obviously you can have Bloodline in the main event and probably one of the women's championship matches kicking off WrestleMania. But that's where I put it. Mid-match and have it be kind of where Edge and Balor were in the steel cage in Hollywood here. I'm going to ask, when did you start seeing results in the gym? Man, that all depends on genetics. Me, it was after a couple months. I go kind of sporadically with some people I knew in college who were in basketball, and they go every day, but I couldn't. So, yeah. I want to say it also resolves around diet, but man, I love burgers. I love too much stuff. So, just keep at it. I hope you're enjoying it at least. Playlist are most. But But usually around like 3 months it takes, because then your body starts getting used to it and you build more muscle, and then that muscle starts eating away at the fat a little bit. So, and then once you build that muscle, it's easier for you to do the exercises and you can do them a little bit better. And so it's a process. It's usually 3 months-ish. Stick with it. And honestly, you might start seeing it a little bit sooner. All right, we have 2 more matches to go. We have 13 minutes together. We don't know where Knock is. We got to do Deadline, and we gotta talk Superman and Lois. Did you guys watch this finale? It was so sad. Let's talk. Whoever answers first, that's what we'll do. We'll either talk Deadline, get those predictions, or we will talk Superman and Lois. I gotta say Daniel Garcia wins this matchup. All right, I'm gonna call it, and we're gonna do Deadline predictions right now as we wait for Knock to come back in here. And then we're gonna talk about Superman and Lois, because I gotta talk to you guys about that, man. I've never seen the series, but this is Deadline match predictions. It happens tomorrow night. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll get to Superman and Lois afterwards. Sorry, Mr. Allpower. We'll get to it right after this. Deadline. It's the end of the year. The draft, as we heard tonight, is going to happen between NXT, Monday Night Raw, and SmackDown that we did here. And there it is. Daniel Garcia picks up the win here against the Beast Mortos. Let's get these matches going here, and let's give your predictions. The champions, Nathan Frazer and Axiom, will take on Tavion Heights and Myles Borne. The no quarters in the jar crew, I don't think are going to go home empty-handed. I think they're taking the belts from Axiom and Nathan Frazer, because Nathan Frazer will be double booked. I think this match happens later on in the night, after the men's Iron match. So that's what I'm saying. They're going to lose the belt. This is it. I got to say, I'm fine with them breaking up now, because they've been working very well together, healing it up. And this will give the no quarter catch crew something behind them. The Axiom team gets a vote right there. This will give Myles Borne and Tavion Heights something. They've been doing something, but it's also been following Dempsey around. So Axiom and Hologram book it. How about this? Axiom and Harley Graham. Harley Graham was fucking hilarious. I had so much stuff planned. And then Big League Tony Khan had to put Rampage against Survivor Series because he has the cojones to do that. And I missed Harley Quinn, and I had a lucha mask I was going to wear for the show because it was CMLL. You're sticking with the champs. All right, you guys. I think you're all wrong. No entrance for the Vendetta. No entrance for the Vendetta. The one women's match, and they don't get an entrance. The one women's match does not get an entrance. As we're watching Rampage right now, they get nothing. No one can say TK is doing the women's matches justice on Rampage. We got 3 weeks left of Rampage together, and then this nonsense goes out the window. We'll see. We'll have 3 weeks of this left, Mr. Allpower. Well, let's get into Deadline predictions. I'm looking so forward to this match. Lola Vice versus Jaida Parker in an underground match. Oh, I'm excited for this. And I'm going to say this. I hate when people lose their own style of matches, but Jaida Parker's going to win this. Man, this might be match of the night. Janet does deserve better. Yeah, man, she's hitting TNA. No quarter catch crew is winning. Noob, thank you for the common sense. Hassan voting for Lola Vice. I'm telling you, Jaida Parker, it's her time. I think someone might interfere and be the next challenger for Lola Vice. But man, this feud has been great. I love this feud. The Jaida Parker match made for the real wrestling fans. Yes, the real only fans. I mean, the real wrestling fans. Mr. Allpower. Just sit back and enjoy, Mr. Allpower. Just sit back and enjoy. Next matchup is Trick Williams versus Ridge Holland. Ridge has been doing very well. They haven't talked about him taking out Big E, which is another reason why I think Big E is okay and he's going to come back. Because why mention him? Because then Big E would come back and F with him. But he took out Chase U. But I think Trick Williams takes this. He's going to win and keep the championship. We got a level up pick right here. New voting for Lola Vice. Man, I do love Lola Vice. She's great. Trick Williams for Mr. All Power. I think there's more to building Ridge Holland here than just giving him a belt. I really do. Because then you need Trick to go in the draft in January, which we just found out on SmackDown is happening. That is it. We've been talking about this match for a little bit, and the women's match is now done with on Rampage. Everyone on Twitter, please take your Tony Khan, we are so back, women's wrestling on AEW Rampage crap off your timeline, because we're not back. We're back in the same spot we've always been with AEW. It's very frustrating. As a fan of these two women, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. All right. Got more picks for Trick Williams. Obafemi, where's he? I think he's coming in the draft. When we think about the WWE ID signings, I'm not too familiar with them. I had to go away for a few weeks when all this stuff happened, so I'm not too familiar with them. Please do better. Please do better. And this Vendetta crew means nothing right now because of how they're booked. Trick Williams for the win. Just send Ridge back to the main roster and pair with Pete Dunne to help out the WWE Tag Team division. Not a bad idea. Now that he's a huge heel, and Pete Dunne is pretty good at healing it up. Hey, new, you see what's sponsoring? Sonic 3. Let's get into this. The Men's Iron Survivor Challenge. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's Eddie Thorpe's victory. With the storytelling and everything else, I do believe that they do like Eddie Thorpe, and this is a way to push him. And then after you push him with this, you can bring him back down with more situations happening like the one with him and Ava. So I'm thinking, I don't think Javon Evans needs this right away. He's been getting a nice 1, 2, 3 kid kind of push and all this other stuff. He doesn't need it. I mean, he's red hot. And then this is where Nathan Frazer will lose, and then the tag team match will happen after this, just in my mind. And that's when him and Axiom lose the titles. Wesley, I don't know if he needs this right away. We still have to establish the new heel character. And Ethan Page doesn't need this. Sonic 3 looks so good for Mr. All Power. Oh, it's on votes for Javon Evans. All right. It's like, if you could delete a few championships from AEW, which would you get rid of to put focus on others? I'd get rid of the Continental Championship. Not a big fan of that belt. And the other one that looks like the Continental Championship. Those two belts I'd get rid of. And I'd change the name of the TBS and the TNT one. I don't like the names of those. Just saw Moana 2 last week, but I really want to see Mufasa. Okay, Mr. All Power, how was Moana 2? If you can give it a grade, let us know. Save us $20. And Noob has Wesley or Ethan Page. Those are good picks, because Wesley needs a nice push too. The International Championship. Yes, I'd get rid of that one. I'm trying this newsstand, and it's wobbly as hell. There's not an earthquake here. But my TNT has gone out already. We're going to finish these up, and then we're going to talk Superman and Lois finale. We have one more match, so get your picks in. Moana 2 is greater than 3 a.m. infomercial, which is greater than Joker 2. There we go. Still got to see. I don't know if I'm going to see Joker 2, just based on what you have said all about Joker 2. Let's go Wesley. There's a pick for Wes. All right. Last matchup Ricochet's on right now. Let me put the volume down. I'm going to just yell. There we go. I don't just yell. The Women's Iron Survivor match. I am again going to go out on a limb. I know someone's going to pick one of the big three that just came through. My vote right here is for Sol Ruca. I think this is a nice chance to build one of your own before these new 3 came in. I don't think Wren Sinclair, is that Wren Sinclair? Yeah, is going to get this. This is the loss for the no quarter catch crew. I think Sol Ruca is going to take this, and the other 3 are going to build up some kind of feuds going forward. One of them with Roxanne Perez, and the other one probably with Cora Jade. That's just my thought. Let me know what you have for the women's matchup here at Deadline. Movie theater was busy. We're going to be going to a movie, I think, next weekend. Another Q&A. I just got to get a ticket yet, so I'm not sure. A busy time, man, especially holiday weekends. Catchphrase. Can Stephanie win this? She has it. Okay. She does have the it factor. And another vote for Steph. All right. Stephanie Vaquer. Komander coming out now, facing Ricochet as we watch Rampage live. Let us know your thought. I do think Sol Ruca is going to take this. I do like that Wren is in this. I think it's a good spot. I think it's something that we would have seen maybe like Kalani Jordan or someone else go into. So I like that it's someone else. HBK is very good at giving everyone, moving the pieces around the chessboard, which I very much appreciate. Get the feeling second quarter, Giulia will win the Iron Stone. Okay. I mean, those are pretty good picks right there. Good theme songs. Some of these theme songs are great in the gym. They're great in the gym, but those are the Deadline picks. Do you think anything is going to happen at Deadline? Or I think it's going to be a good, straightforward pay-per-view. I think it's going to be good and straightforward. It's in, was it Minnesota? Minneapolis. There we go. That is Deadline right there. As we get into the main event of Rampage, Komander taking the spot of Juice Robinson versus Ricochet. Ricochet with the trunks on tonight. Ricochet said in an interview that there's no AEW without Ricochet. Winter's coming. And again, if you weren't here when we announced it, Rampage is coming to an end. Rampage, the final Rampage that they have listed that they're going to film is Sunday, December 22nd, which is the Rampage after the Dynamite on 34th Street. The final Rampage is looking to be the final Friday of the year. That'll be our final Rampage live stream. I've loved this live stream with you guys every Friday night. We're still going to continue in some way, shape, or form. But man, I've loved making friends with all of you out there. I seriously mean that. I look forward to this every time I do this. Ricochet should be booked better. He's booked very WWE-ish, kind of. You vote for Komander. He's getting another big surprise thing that says book. Yeah, that's the formula, but I think Will Ospreay won't let that happen. Final Rampage coming up. And we go and level up. Dion Lennox is the winner. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready to cry again? We talked about the New Day, but I think it's time to cry again. It went by so fast. Superman and Lois, a show that I have never watched once, made me cry with their series finale. This finale gave Clark Kent and Superman a beautiful farewell and send off. And honestly, this is one of the best series finales I've ever seen in my life. Superman and Lois, thank you for making me cry. Knock is back. He's getting situated. Let me know your thoughts if you did watch Superman and Lois. This was just such a good finale. It was so good. A lot of wonky CGI and acting in there because it's a CW show, but what a way for the Arrowverse to go out.
Yeah, this is crazy for me to see because I was a big fan of the Arrowverse. I know it has its ups and downs, but when Arrow season 1 and 2 came out, that was the best thing on television, in my opinion.
Dude, those were
good.
They
made the Flash. It kind of got little, one of the guys got in trouble doing something backstage. They got split the hairs a little bit. Flash was cool for a bit. Then you had Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning. We're supposed to get a Static Shock show, but that's another story.
Yeah.
What else did they have there? The point is,
Batgirl.
Batgirl was on there. I didn't see Batgirl.
Batwoman.
Supergirl was pretty cool for a bit too.
Supergirl wasn't bad. And then they had the other show with the girl with the blue mask and the blonde hair.
Oh,
and Naomi.
Wonder? No,
I forgot her name. And then they had Naomi.
That came in like CWC or something like that. Point is, like, they really had a good run, and this dominated the CW for at least 10 years, I think. These are the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So maybe even longer. So to see it end, Zach telling about Superman and Lois. I kind of want to watch it now. Give it a shot.
I might start this series over. I don't know how good it's going to be watching the whole thing, but this finale was honestly one of the best finales I've ever seen in my life.
That's insane, man. And again, when the Arrowverse was cooking, they had some really good episodes. So I'm glad to hear like it went out with a bang.
So good. Justice League. Was that a good finale? I never watched Justice League. Knock, did you?
Which Justice League are you talking about here? Because you're talking about the animated show. I don't know about that. That's a tough ask. But it's really cool to see the show go out with a bang, like I said, and I'm gonna give it a shot. And I'm pretty sure it got canceled because they're coming up with the Superman movies coming out. That's why I think they can't have two Supermans rivaling each other at the same time.
Exactly. There was stuff coming out after this finale saying we lost this because James Gunn and whatever else, and they didn't want whatever, but we still get to keep the Batman and Penguin and all that. But this was solid. And I don't know if I was with you or Eric or who it was, but before the show got kicked off, we were doing something with the guy the week of him being cast as Superman. And he was so nice and very tall, but he's a super cool guy. So very happy for him.
Yeah, I don't know if that was me. I don't think I remember that.
Okay. But very cool stuff there. You see Steel in somewhat of his full costume. The two Superboys in very comic accurate costumes. I'd love to see the clone in the jacket. I read that one profusely after the reign of Superman in the 90s, the Superboy comic. Lex Luthor, sorry, let's say him up top there, getting busted open with his version of the Steel suit, which is his version of the green Lex suit from the comics. So that was a cool tie-in. I won't give any more of this away because I do want you to just check it out. And man, it was just a beautiful, beautiful ending.
Doomsday doesn't look too bad either.
Look pretty good. You can totally tell it's CGI, even Lex in the suit. But fuck it. Doesn't even matter the way they did this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to see this show, but I did watch a bit of Supergirl, so I seen him on there. He played the role really well. He really locked in to play the role. I didn't see too much of Lois. I don't remember her being on Supergirl too much, but I thought he was really good.
Yeah. All right. Let us know your thoughts on Superman and Lois. I really, really love this one episode. I only watched this one episode, and it got me. So that's how good it was.
The guy playing Lex, how was he?
I only watched one episode. Let me know what you think of Superman and Lois. Again, there were some weak spots of this episode, but solid nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, and I got to give the Arrowverse credit for, trying what they did. They had that massive crossover, that they tried to really pull off, which had its good moments, but it was a lot of cheese too.
Dude, they tried to pull off Infinite Earths. I can't believe you tried to pull off Crisis.
Yeah. Komander vs. Ricochet should be a really good match.
It's good. So the last time Ricochet had a good match on paper, it was very slow in the ring. This one's kind of the same deal. It's still good. It's a good Rampage match. I'll say that.
Yeah, this blows anything out of Rampage out of the water. I'm glad you're ending.
You were away. Dude, you missed this. This is what you missed. You missed the Vendetta with no introduction. In 2 minutes, do their squash match, and then just get cut off.
Was it like some random people, or was it like someone we actually knew who they fought?
It was jobbers. I think I've heard of them before, but
okay. This really sucks, man, because obviously you guys are a big TNA fan, but besides that, like Taya and Deanna are super talented. This should be doing numbers, but it's getting relegated to Rampage. I don't think they've been on Dynamite or Collision. I haven't been keeping up as much as I usually do, but I want to see more from this group. Like this is crazy. These two are super talented.
No interest or anything. Exactly. How are we supposed to get to know them?
I really don't get it, man. I feel like they're both putting a lot of effort into this. Just off this graphic, look like
I think they both really want to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I hope they figure out the booking because this is ridiculous. I want to say when Deonna came in, I don't know if it was like January or February, but that first month or two, and then her feud with Tony, excellent stuff. Then they stopped using her for months.
Yeah.
Actually, no, her with Thunder Rosa was great stuff too. And after the Thunder Rosa feud, they just dropped the ball.
That was like the good part of Collision. That's when I started stopping watching Collision, but that was the only thing I made sure I checked out.
They went on a run. I think it was 6 or 7 matches straight, and all of them delivered.
It was a lot. All right, Komander, I don't think he's going to do too well in this tournament. He'll probably get one win somewhere or the other. But you got to, this is awesome chant. And please note the crowd. They've done this a few times now this by the past few months. This match was probably filmed first. Then as people leave during Rampage, the crowd obviously dissipates. So then they put the match that they put on first last, so it looks more like a main event. But
oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, when you have to do some stuff like that, you know it's time to, change things up a bit.
Yeah. A few more weeks of Rampage. I can't say I'm going to miss it. Yeah.
And again, anyone who's still in the chat, man, I really am a big fan of AEW. When they come to LA, I'm going to want to go. It's just, it's so sad to see the numbers go down, both the ratings and the crowd. I want this company to be hot. Wrestling's good when both top two companies are hot.
You think it'll get back to being hot in this upcoming year, 2025, when you go to smaller venues and it looks better?
Maybe. Because when they went to what was it, Texas, the esports arena? That was hot. That was good. It was. It wasn't, a lot of people, but it worked. That's where Hologram was, came alive. So we'll see. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Hologram in a minute.
Injured.
Oh, he got hurt.
He got hurt.
That makes sense because he just dropped off the face of AEW for a bit.
You know who's keeping him alive though? Harley Cameron as Harley Graham last week.
Harley Cameron is very underrated. She knows how to make the most of her time. I will say that.
She's good. She's probably one of my favorite things in AEW, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean she's super talented. I know she sings a lot of people's theme songs. She's super talented.
So Thunder Rosa holding that sign saying women's wrestling is alive let me just say this. Holding that sign in AEW seems very odd. I get her message that she wants to put out there, especially with Mission Pro Wrestling and all the stuff that she does. To do it on AEW television to me was very weird because as you saw tonight, it's on, I don't want to say life support, but it's not what the sign said.
Again, I love AEW. I don't keep talking about the bad stuff, but they just had to switch venues in Australia. And it's a shame to see because I really wanted to see Toni Storm, who's earned it, really get a big and I know they're giving her time off and holding her back, but I know she's meant to return here and fight Mariah again at that big stadium show. I know it's going to be a smaller venue now, but I still hope it's a good show.
Yeah, me too. And that's it. 3 points for Ricochet.
At some point, the matches and that when they build the history with this Continental Classic, I don't know if it'll get to the G1 status, but it will start feeling like a prestigious tournament. You just got to build the years and build the prestige. But next week on Dynamite, they're having the Dynamite Diamond Ring, whatever, Royal Rumble. Someone besides MJF needs to win this match. It is ridiculous. They let him win it 5 times in a row.
So they had the Rumble this week.
That was this week?
That was this week.
Oh, so then the matches are next week.
So then there's another match before that. So Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole were the last two. Those two will face each other. The winner faces MJF for it.
Okay. Again, Please, somebody else besides MJF win. This is getting out of hand. It's ridiculous. You don't build procedures this way.
I agree. All right, Knock. That was Rampage. Ricochet picks up the win. I'm just going to plug some stuff right now before you give your final thoughts. This coming week, the Game Awards, check out the station. We'll find out Thursday, but we will hopefully be co-streaming that. So if you want to hop in our chat as well as the other chat, again, fun chat to be in, but it goes like this. But if you want to talk, create your own community, bring your friends in here, watch it live with us. Thursday, the Game Awards. Check out the video with Anna Shields and the North Witch and keep it locked in because we got a lot more coming to the station that we cannot talk about, but you will definitely fucking love.
You will, man. I'm very excited. Should be a good month. Should be a good, going forward. Again, we're at 4,300 subs. Everyone, we're on that journey to 5,000. So we really appreciate you guys sticking with us. We're going to start getting busy again, getting the momentum out there, a lot of more videos. So tune in.
Hell yeah. All right. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday for the Game Awards. Otherwise, the drill. Any last words before you head out, Knock?
No, everyone have a good weekend. Holiday season, of course. So hopefully everyone's, doing good. But your boys, can't wait to keep jumping in with your boys. We're going to be here, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again.
Yes. All right. Have a good weekend. And you know the drill. Be excellent to each other.